Hi all. I thought I would do a video on cycling clothing because I think a lot of people look to buy stuff offline, especially nowadays, and it's quite difficult to make a choice really with what to get. So I'm going to go through the stuff that I've got and its uses, its good points, bad points, and how things have developed, and hope it probably gives you a little bit of an insight really and helps you select things and know what to look for. Start at the bottom, socks. These are Danish Endurance, and they've got bits of padding in different places on the socks. So they've got padding here and on the heel. They're not too tall either. The padding also extends around the top of the foot, and I find that they're quite comfortable in cycling shoes. That's enough of socks. Okay, so I hadn't bought cycling clothing for many years, and these are my original pair of cycling shorts. They're pretty faded and battered, etc. It's a really nice material, and I haven't seen this material in any clothing that I've bought since. The pad is really basic. It is literally like a fake chamois with a bit of fluffy stuff at the front. It's got no thickness to it at all. It's got no it's got no depth to it. It's got no sponginess. It is literally just a bit of kind of fake chamois with, as like I say, a furry bit at the front. But they've got a cord round as well. Look, they've got they've got grippers at the bottom. Yeah, there's grippers around there. There's no grippers at the top. But they are really comfortable. They don't look like you're wearing lycra, but I haven't been able to buy anything like that anymore. They're not long distance shorts though. Something that I've worn for absolutely years and years is Ron Hills, and these are Bikesters. They've got the reflective bit on the back of the handle. They've got hoops to go in your shoes. These are so comfortable to wear on the bike. They're practical, just brilliant really. But obviously no padding. So what can we wear? Early last year, when I first started cycling, I experimented with getting some undershorts, okay, because I've had these for some years. These are Muddy Fox mountain bike shorts, okay, and they're pretty good to wear on their own. They've got elasticated adjustment straps on the sides. I think it was Halfords that were selling these, and they're pretty good. And that was the pad that came with them, but it was pretty horrible. Okay, so it was pretty uncomfortable. It's like a mesh, and the pad is reasonable, but it's kind of like this nylon-y mesh, and when you're a guy and your man bits are at the front here, it sort of rubs on this mesh. Not good. So there's a couple of pair here of undershorts, okay. So these ones first, and they've got a reasonable pad in them. It is just foam. These are off Amazon. I think they're called Tom Shoe, and all I can say about undershorts is they're better off getting short ones, as in this part, right, because they ruck up, so you end up with a bunch of material at the top of your thigh. These ones are slightly different. These are Souk Sports, okay, And I tried these, and these have got like a silicone band which is about an inch and a half. The idea is that that sort of grips to your leg and it doesn't bunch up. It's been that long since I've worn them, I can't remember if they work or not, but it's a compromise. So, newer cycling shorts that I've had, got a couple of pairs here. These are Santic, which I've actually found out this week is a good make. Not really any gripper in the legs, and a fairly small waistband. They're basic cycling shorts, only good for probably up to about an hour. There's no gel in there, it is just foam. The problem is that this can end up creating what they call that muffin top, so it squeezes around your leg and it doesn't really necessarily hold in place, but they're okay, they're reasonable, they're short distance shorts. My favourite shorts throughout last summer were these from Etor. Okay, there's the spelling, double T. Okay, and it's a very, very silicone material on there, very, very sticky, but not an awful lot of give. So they are very nice shorts, and the pad, which is starting to fade, these have just been washed, it's kind of, there's no padding there whatsoever. Okay, there's a bit of padding there and there's a bit of padding there for your sit bones, but these have got gel in, that has got gel in, but you end up with like this muffin top shape on your legs with the bands around the legs, and also it's quite a narrow elasticated top. Okay, so moving on, I decided to try bib shorts and also started to discover FDX clothing, and have to say these were my next best favourite shorts. They've got pockets in the sides of the legs, which is brilliant for your phone, and look at the leg grippers. It's like rippled sort of silicone rubber on the inside, lots of little dots kind of thing, and it's about 1.5 to 2 inches wide, and it doesn't squeeze your leg, but it just holds your leg. Mesh on the top part. These are from the FDX All Day range. The pad is gel, not an awful lot of gel, I have to say, but you can just feel it in there, but quite a lot of padding. I've done up to 35 miles on these, and I have found them really comfortable, and the top that goes with those is this one here, and again on the arms the same kind of grippy stuff, about the same amount. It does feel a bit weird when you put these on because that can be cold in the morning. It's a reasonably thin material, but that is the FDX All Day suit with the bib shorts, and I have to say it is absolutely brilliant, awesome, love it, absolutely love it. So much so that, oh, it's in the wash just now, I bought the navy blue version, but I bought the shorts on their own, and I bought these Santic tops. Okay, they've got really light but effective silicone arms, reflective piping on there, 3 pockets on the back along with a divider inside the pocket, so the middle pocket's got 2 compartments, if you like. It's quite a thin material, I don't know if you can see through that. So sizing, that's the other thing. Okay. The problem with buying the FDX suit is the shorts. This is an XL suit. Right, I'm 5'11", about 90 kilogram. These are XL, fit me absolutely perfect. Beautiful fit, brilliant. XL top, too big. By 1 or 2 sizes, it's too big. So that's why I bought the bib shorts on their own, and I bought the Santic tops separately, and these are medium, and these fit like the shorts, okay? And that's the kind of look that I wanted, the fit for the road bike. You can see this is also the waistband gripper, and it goes wide around the back, and it's a nice, thick, deep, silicone rubber gripper, reflective pipe in there. So basically the fact with the cycling clothing is, and I've read an article on, is it Santini clothing, and a guy said he was wearing XL shorts and small top, and I'm on XL shorts and medium top, and I've got a long sleeve version of that. The only make that I've bought which doesn't follow that rule is Sundried, and this is my most expensive suit, and it is really nice, but I would say that it's comparable with FDX. The pad in these is really nice. It's got the silicone banding, wide banding gripper around the legs rather than a smaller elasticated leg that creates the muffin top. This set is large. This top, that's really thin. I don't know if you can see through that, and it's one of the things that it was criticised for, but it's a summer weight top. There you go. Can you see? You can see through that, can't you? Quite clearly. It's a very lightweight. It's got the silicone on the arms as well. Very lightweight top for summer, comparable with the Santic, but nearly £100 for that suit. Both large, okay, and they fit me the same as the XL shorts from FDX and the medium top from Santic, but that's Sundried. Sundried is a British company. So what else have we got? Something I wore during last summer, and it was again just really stuff that I had when I started out, but this is like a gilet which I got from Decathlon. The whole thing fits into its pocket and it's got a band. It's kind of like a windproof gilet, but it's got meshing on the back. So I have to say, when it was really hot and sweaty, this did work really well, because obviously there's a massive area there for the sweat to get out. So that worked really well. But these are typical base layers which you could wear. These are basically cheap compression clothing off Amazon, but it's not really compression clothing. Here's another one, but this is not really breathable. It tends to just hold the sweat. But it's sold as compression underwear or gym tops, but they're not compression tops. This, however, is, and this is Under Armour, and this is a piece that I've had for quite a few years. I used to use this on a motorbike, and this is proper compression top, but this as a base layer really works with your skin. This is another gilet that I got from FDX, and this is basically just a windproof gilet, and I used this with their winter suit, which is this. These are the long bib trousers, same pad inside as the all day shorts. It's the same pad, it's got gel in. These are fleece lined, and the top has got a massive fleece panel on the back. That's the back of the jacket, and then it's fleece lined in the arms. That I've worn that with nothing under it down to 0 degrees. I've sometimes had that gilet on the top just to cut the wind off your core, and so I have worn those 3 pieces down to 0 degrees and been perfectly warm. They sell another version of the winter top like that, and that again is the same. It's all fleece there, and so is the arms. Okay, this is something from Rotto, and that's just a standard cycling jersey, short sleeve jersey, nothing fancy, no grippers in the arms, a little bit of silicone in the waist, but I just liked the design really of the fade from white to grey, so it's okay. It doesn't fit that tight, and it's just a summer top. Okay, so that's everything really. And so what I would recommend from that lot is the FDX stuff. Okay, but you can buy, this is the all day range from FDX. It's available on Amazon. But my advice to you is get the shorts, the bib shorts on their own, and buy the tops separate. The top matches the design on the leg grippers, same as what's on the top. And you can get this in various colours. You can get it in navy, green, camouflage. But like I say, don't buy it as a suit, buy it as separate items. If you want to look at a different top to go with the FDX all day stuff, look at Santic. Santic do some really nice stuff. Or alternatively, Sundried. Sundried is a British company. They are British sizes. These are all Asian sizes. Okay, they are different fit to us, different sizes. So both of these are large. Sundried. This is my most expensive suit though. This was best part of £100. Okay, these shorts I think about 33, and you can get a top for about 25, something like that. So a bit of a difference in price. So I hope that's kind of give you an insight into the different things that you can wear, the different layers, and how clothing has evolved. You know, back in the day, you can still buy stuff like this. These Santic shorts, they must be bottom of the range really. No leg gripper, no gripper on the waist, and it just relies on the tightness of the banding to keep them there, so it's a bit muffin top kind of thing. They're okay for short distances. They really can't compete with these. If you've got any questions, post them below. I'll do my best to answer them. I've bought and sent back a lot of stuff on Amazon, and what I've found now is some stuff that really works for me, really fits well, really works well. So I hope you found that interesting. Bye for now.